Hello, humans. All right, we're gonna start on my makeup. This is very silly, but I'm gonna be a sexy zombie. Like, it's such a silly thing. Like, I don't know. I wanna be a zombie. Put some primer on. Where should I do my zombie bite? Bite like here, so it's like visible. I do like one like this. Ah! I like my neck being shown. We've got regular school glue. You could use Elmer's glue or whatever. This is from the Dollar Tree. I didn't have any. And then just toilet paper. Use like cotton balls. Just like whatever you can like spread around there. I'm gonna do it like here-ish. Mark that where it's gonna be. Kind of stippling. Little dots. Can you see it? A little zombie bite. I used to do that when I was like in middle school because I learned how to do it. And I was like, I know what I was doing. And then it's just like me messing around with glue on my arm or whatever. I already used this once. I don't know why I closed it again. A little circular. That circle. I'm gonna spread it so that it has like this like patchiness when it dries. There's other stuff you could use for this, but like toilet paper is really convenient. Just kind of rip it. Don't want any of these like straight edges, so I'm just gonna mess it up a little bit. I'm gonna do a couple layers of this, like glue, just kind of wherever. I'm doing this on a day that I'm gonna wash my hair, so that if it gets here, whatever, wash your hair after. Like, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter, but you're gonna want to wash your entire body afterwards because you're just gonna feel like disgusting and gross and icky and zombie-like, and just it's not a vibe. You just want to wash yourself afterwards because you're gonna paint your body like green or blue or whatever. Just, it's nice. It's nice being able to just wash it all off afterwards. Primer, but it feels very wrong, just like glue on my face. But what I kind of need to do. A little unevenly. Do a little cotton ball if you want. This has a cool texture as well. Kind of rip them apart. Woo! A lot of like little feathering to it. I think that looks cool. I need to add more glue there though. So I made a really long Halloween playlist this year because every year I look for a Halloween playlist and it's never very good. Like it's either like 12 songs long. It has like, the Halloween songs that everybody puts, Thriller, Rockwell's Somebody's Watching Me, Monster Mash, Spooky Scary Skeletons. Like those are the Halloween songs, I guess. Um, but like that's not it though. Like there's more. They're always so short. And then if they're at all longer, it's songs that are not Halloweeny at all. Like people add Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. That's so it's a stretch, you know? And I don't love that. So I made my own Halloween playlist. It's called Spooks, and it's like 6 hours long. And admittedly, some of the songs I put on there aren't really Halloweeny, but like they have the vibe, you know? Like B-52s. Um, I put Rock Lobster on there. The Rock Lobster. That's not really a Halloween song, but I feel like it fits the vibe of the playlist, you know? So I put it on there. This is drawing onto my skin. Hold on. Yeah, but it's a very long Halloween playlist. And I added a lot of like Oingo Boingo songs, like Schaefer James, Scary Monsters by David Bowie. Like I feel like a lot of the songs make sense. And it's mildly annoying to me that I feel like Oingo Boingo's entire discography is kind of Halloweeny, and yet they're never on a Halloween playlist. And if they are, it's like weird science. That doesn't belong on there. It's like the least Halloweeny song they have. I don't know. Like Dead Man's Party. How is that not on a Halloween party playlist? How is it not? Because it should be. Anyways, one of the songs I added on there is called Zombie Prostitute. And I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. That playlist is, it's not very like work friendly. It's not like meant for kids either. So let's be transparent about that. But a song on there is Zombie Prostitute. And it's very silly. I know it's like problematic to say prostitute. I'm not calling a sex worker that, okay? I know that's bad. But like, it's a silly song. And I like it. And it inspired this look, if I'm being honest. So that's the vibe we're going for. We're going for sexy zombie. I know it's silly, but like, so is the song. And so is Halloween. Halloween needs to be a little sillier. I think we should all be kind of silly. Well, okay, well, there's that. It's a bite mark, but like, maybe I should make like little bruises as well. Like a hickey, like little hickeys. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do more of this in different parts of my skin. To do like, I don't know, we'll figure this out. I'm glue down my eyebrows. I kind of forgot I was gonna do that. So maybe I should just leave them so that I can have my regular eyebrows. But I want to be able to change them, so this gives me more options, you know? Be fine. Okay. If you think you have enough of these like marks and stuff, you're good. If you want to add more, you can. I'm gonna add a little bit more, but that's just me. I don't want to do it on my little hairs, you know? I'm gonna do it like my arm hairs. We're gonna do it over here on the side. Because this side's a little bit smoother. Shoot, okay, you're spread. You spread. Here we go. My Tina palette. I got it dirty last time I used it. Oh, I got foundation on it. Little sponges. I have one that I normally use for my foundation, and then I have one for like white clown makeup, and then I have this like blue one that I used for body paint last time. So yeah, I'm gonna dampen them a little. Putting on some lip balm because though I'm a zombie, I don't want crusty lips. All right, obviously I showed this. This is a face paint makeup palette type thing. It's got a bunch of colors. But you do have options with this. If you have that, that is great. That is wonderful. You can also just use white and then use like some sort of powder on top, like an eyeshadow. I've used both because I did zombie makeup for a like zombie themed birthday party on the kids, and they don't really like having that much like body paint on, so I used eyeshadow for them. But yeah, and use some white, like wherever you would feel highlights on your skin would be. We're gonna cover my eyebrows as well because it's just easier to cover them with white first. That's pretty decent. Um, face paint. I use what is this? Krylon Super Color. My tried and true. But there are other brands that people like. Figure out what color you want your zombie to be. I'm gonna be using some greens and browns. I'm gonna use this like dark green first. And just kind of everywhere. Again, if you want to use just like white, you can cover your whole face white and then use take two. Again, if you want to use white just like on your entire face, like that's all you have, and then you're gonna use eyeshadow, you can just cover your whole face with white and then put the eyeshadow on the colors, turn it, and then you're gonna blend it out. But I'm gonna be using this because I like it. It's a lot easier to mix colors when it's something like this. Because it's like a face paint. If you're using your eyeshadow, just stick to the colors that you want on there. Don't try to mix it as much. You can blend the browns into the green, but don't try to mix the colors as much because it's not gonna mix as well. It's powder. You don't want like a super even look because I want to look like I'm rotting. Emerald green. For my brush, it's turning like this greenish brownish color. I'm gonna include the ears so that they kind of go with my skin, because this is what my skin is gonna look like, and you don't want your ears to look like a completely different color. Yeah. Okay. A little more white here. That's gonna be kind of like right there, and then we use some darker shades. I know red doesn't really make sense. Like you would think a darker green, but I feel like that adds more to like the decayingness to it. I don't know. In my head, it does. Moving on, we're gonna go in some eyeshadow, like fleshy tones. Find one that's kind of close to your own skin tone. I'm gonna go in with like these here. Just powder here. So that you're like, it's like your actual skin tone kind of like shining through a little bit. It makes sense in my mind. Okay, I'm gonna go with some red. I know you guys are probably cringing at the fact that I'm using the same brush. Just want a big brush and everything's gonna blend together at the end anyways, so we're using the same brush for this. Here. where the toilet paper kind of is. I don't know if you can hear it. You come up closer. My arm. And it kind of looks like a lifting up burn mark a little bit. And it's kind of gross. But it. Ooh. And moving on to this section. You use some of the greens here. Like, you just kind of go in some sections. That was a little much. On your actual skin tone. And it's going to turn it into like this. A little sheer. Are you guys scared of zombies? No. Some people are scared of the concept of zombies because they're like, well, it's sad because you're like leaving these people who are sick just like for dead. But like the thing is, they're not necessarily just sick. Like they're infected with something that's gonna like cause you harm. So you can't really take care of a zombie. Like you're gonna have to feed it other people in that case. It's just not plausible. I think a lot of zombie stories also have like some sort of like illness allegory for like maybe like AIDS or something. It's interesting. I mean, I think definitely if you look at it from that perspective, it definitely does have the feel of like leaving people to die, and it's kind of sad. But for the most part, it's just, to me, I'm like, I don't know, what are you gonna do about it? You know, they're gonna kill you otherwise. So I don't really do much about zombies. Like they're just kind of, you've lost them. I think the most ethical way of taking care of like a loved one in a zombie scenario, you just shoot them at that point. You know, they're about to turn into a zombie. You have your last moments with them. It sucks, but like you can't really take care of a zombie. In addition to that, now you have to feed them human flesh. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain where I'm putting it, but just kind of like in sections where it's like really low on toilet paper, like not parts where it's like lifted up, you know, or like underneath it where it's like lifting a little bit. I'm using black. You could also use a brown. But we're gonna blend it out a little bit so it's gonna turn more into a darker shade color. Wanna add some depth to that. And I'm just kind of tapping it to blend this in here. It may have been a little too much over here, but we can always just like build up other colors on top. This brown over here. Kind of around it as well. Wherever. Oop, what's that? Okay. Ooh. You see what I'm doing? I'm gonna do like actual eyeshadow look on top of the zombie look. I think if I use darker green, it's gonna look like how people do like more glam makeup with just like browns, kind of blend it into their skin a little bit, you know? It's like using like a more nude color that's kind of lime-ish from underneath the eye. Alright, so as you have probably noticed, the mic was acting funny this entire time. Not haha funny, but annoying funny. So I'm just gonna voice over for the rest of this because I still want to post it because I already recorded it. So yeah, here I am using my Glisten Cosmetics water activated liner. I activated it with milk setting spray because it's what I had in my makeup bag. And so yeah, I need to get a water like spray bottle. Whatever. I used this for my eyebrows and for some eyeliner, and then I used another like purple eyeliner from the same palette to add a heart and then some graphic liner on top. And now I'm going in with Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in a purple shade, and I'm just using that as my lipstick. The next thing I did here was go in with some eyeshadows, and I'm just putting them all over the like wounds, and we're just putting more purples and reds just to deepen it, make it look a little brighter, and I think it looks better. At one point I think I added too much, so maybe stop at a certain point if you're doing something similar. I cleaned my desk up a little bit. I put the eyeshadow away, but I'm adding some more red. This is where I think I did a little too much, I think. I added some red and then I added some black to make it a little like darker. The black was a bad idea, but the red looks all right. I like the red. I think it makes it look a little more fresh. Like it's like freshly hurt, you know? So I think that looks good. The black maybe put a little less than I did. I don't love it, but it's all right. And then I took out some vampire blood, even though I'm a zombie, but it's just fake blood. I'm putting it on everywhere to make it look like it's just dripping blood. I think it looks okay. I forgot to mention it when I was showing it, but I also added some small bruises with the eyeshadow and just tapped it and smudged it everywhere. But yeah, I'm setting it with just baby powder, and we're gonna change. 3, 2, 1. Whee! Okay, there's the outfit. The wig isn't perfect. I fixed it a little later, but here's the outfit. I put on one short glove and one long glove. The short glove is because I didn't want it to interfere with the wound. So, yeah. And then here's the outfits. I have little green shorts because they match my demonias, which I'm going to show in a second. Just you. There they are. Yay. That's all you're going to see of them. And since I have now set it with baby powder, I'm putting on my mascara and curling my lashes. You know how to do that. It's nothing interesting. But yeah, thank you for watching if you watched it for some reason. But yeah, there's the look. And then I put on some setting spray. And we're done. Bye bye. At this point, I have no idea what happened to my audio, so here I am with my setting spray and my Glisten Cosmetics like eyeliner set, and I'm just going into the blue, and I'm gonna use that for my eyebrows. I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. It doesn't really matter which one you're using. You're supposed to use water because it's a water activated liner, but I use setting spray to just kind of keep it in place. Also, because I don't have water in a spray bottle, I need to get a spray bottle. I broke mine because it was glass. So here I am. I'm just doing some little lines. I don't know if I was struggling. I think I did it pretty evenly, but that was, it's a line. Here's eyebrows. Okay, breathe. Okay, we're gonna do one little line, and hopefully it's gonna be even to the other one. It's not gonna be super crooked. Let's see what's happening. They're okay. They're not perfect, but they're okay. Gonna fix it? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I clearly said something. I don't know what I said because I lost the audio. Also, I'm editing this like a week afterwards, so I don't remember what I said. Ooh, let's see. What's that? I've got some eyeliner. I'm doing the other side. Let's see. Um, I think here was just like my guideline. I was trying to make sure they were somewhat even. Um, but then I fixed them. I made them a bit thicker afterwards. Oh, I know what's happening here. I was doing the inner corner. And I was so proud of it because it actually like came out like a little triangle rather than like some shaky little lines. I was so excited. Look at that, my little dance. And then I'm laughing at my little dance, I think, maybe. And then I think I did another line in a different color. Orange, maybe? I don't know what I pointed at pink. I'm pointing at purple now. I'm probably gonna use purple. I think I'm using purple. Let's see. Woo! I used the purple! Yay! I don't know, man. I'm still gonna post this because I recorded it already, so I might as well. I added a little heart to my graphic liner because I thought it was cute. So there it is. Okay, I'm gonna skip to the rest of it now. Lipstick. This is from Wet and Wild. I think it's the liquid catsuit in purple. Yeah, there I am. I'm just putting it on. Nothing special.